Going on a big ramble here in the top 5 wants for Sun and Moon. Now, before I start, a friend of mine helped me out make this list, but there's one problem with this list. It was originally going to be a top 10, but I had to shorten it to a top 5 because with the new release of Sun and Moon, the trailers, the English and Japanese, it kind of, yeah. So a lot of the things on this list are going to go into the honorable mentions, and this is not really like a countdown thing. I'm just going to be reading things off this list right here. So yeah, let's get started. So for number 5, we have more types. So that's a little obvious, and we have been I just feel that we need more types for all the new Pokemon that we're getting. It'd be more reasonable to have more types, meaning more Pokemon designs and more of type advantages, disadvantages, resistances, and immunities in the roster. So for number 4, no force catching and no shiny lock. Because ever since Diamond and Pearl, the legendaries cannot be shiny unless you hack. And in the newer games like X and Y, you have to catch the Pokemon to proceed. Same thing in the Delta episode in Aura as Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You have to catch Rayquaza to proceed, which my friend really does not want, and neither do I. So, let's go to number 3. Custom patterns. We thought that maybe we could, me and my friend thought maybe we could do something like having custom patterns in clothes. You know that jacket in X and Y, how it's a line with a little circle around it and it's red? Maybe we could do something where we could have green, and maybe have the circle in a different location, or maybe have more stripes, or a plaid design, maybe even polos, because I like polos. Okay, so for number 2, more games in Pokemon Amy. So if you don't know already, Pokemon Amy is a thing where you get to play with your Pokemon, feed it, sing to it, which is an odd feature, and do many other things with it. But there's only 3 games right now. One where you have to feed berries to the right Pokemon, another one where you have to move tiles to create a picture, and another one where you have to headbutt balls of yarn. Why does that remind me of Guitar Hero in a way? Whatever, it's kind of like Guitar Hero if you think about it. Now, before we go to number 1, here are the honorable mentions. More clothes. It doesn't really seem like something to do because, they might already do that. Custom character. In the Japanese trailer, they reveal that about custom characters, so, yeah. Dolphin Pokemon. I know everyone wants a dolphin Pokemon, but it's just gotten a little excessive, and it doesn't really seem to fit on this list. Let's see. Drivable cars. I don't know why I thought of this, but maybe more vehicles, but it just didn't seem to make the list. A hedgehog Pokemon. My friend really wanted a hedgehog Pokemon, even though we already have Shaman. The land form. Just maybe a hedgehog, but it didn't seem to make the list. And now, for the number 1 thing that I want in Sun and Moon. Now, be aware, there's a Twitter page that reveals, trademarked stuff, so we know the legendaries' names are Solgaleo, Lunala, and Marshadow. If you didn't know, surprise, surprise. But the number 1 thing, jumping. Nintendo could totally add a whole new mechanic to Sun and Moon with jumping. Now, I know it's totally like changing how everything works, But if you think about it, it's there's so much opportunities. Like I was thinking, like how they have the Delta episode in Oraz. Maybe they could have something like after you catch the legendary, it's an eclipse episode, or like the moon goes into an eclipse, and then you have to travel to the moon, and then you have like low gravity jumping and all that, and then you could get Mars Shadow and all that. Put in the comments what you think should have been on this list, or even your own list. So that is all I have for today, and if you liked it, tap or click that like button, and I will see you all later. Bye.